Good afternoon, everybody. Today, we are watching the Troglodytes versus Grand Blanc Overwatch Black. Today's first match will be played on Lijiang Towers.
Here we go again.
Today's lineup ought to be great, playing the tank character known as Reinhardt. Not Timmy, playing the character Juno. Maker, playing the character known as Genji. DDYYTTYY, playing the character known as Ridge. And Shadowclaw57, playing the character known as Reaper. Start us off today. See Not Timmy taking some early shots. Maintain control. Maker moving right into the action. Taking shots immediately on Master Puppet. Ought to be great. Gets 2 kills on You Know It Yourself and Corpse Maker, along with Maker making a kill onto Master Puppet. Pushing back Grand Blanc early and maintaining early control of the point. Maker and Ought to be great get another 2 kills, keeping Grand Blanc back. Not Timmy maintaining position, healing the attacking part of the team. Maker taking more shots, continuing to push back along with Ought to be great. Ought to be great. Pushing back Corpse Maker, keeping Grand Blanc off the point. We see DD maintaining position to keep Grand Blanc trade off. Maker gets a kill on You Know Yourself, and Ought to be great gets a kill on Master Puppet. We have Gertie getting a kill on Maker, and Ought to be great getting a kill on Gertie. Shadowclaw and DDYYTTYY getting the final kills to make it a team kill, where the entirety of Grand Blanc is eliminated. Now regrouping, we have You Know Yourself taking early shots to try their hardest just to get on the point. The Troglodytes maintaining position, making sure Grand Blanc does not get on the point. Entirety of Grand Blanc now trying to push up. Troglodytes now at 70% point control. Not Timmy seeing Master Puppet on the site, taking shots. Shows Ought to be great. Get there. See Maker taking a lot of damage, gets taken down by Corpse Maker. Gertie taking down DD. Ought to be great taking down Master Puppet in the process. Ought to be great continuing to push back all the enemies of Grand Blanc. Gets trapped, takes a ton of damage. Gets taken out by Corpse Maker. You Know Yourself taken out by Not Timmy. Now we are pushing to an overtime. Troglodytes are still maintaining the position, keeping Grand Blanc from controlling it, but it is not enough. Grand Blanc finally takes control. Troglodytes at 99% point control. As the Troglodytes regroup, see Ought to be great and Shadowclaw making their first moves, along with Maker trying to get a good positioning. Not Timmy and Shadowclaw trying to get on the point, just to maintain and get that last percentage. See Ought to be great up in the top balcony there, using his ultimate ability. Triceratops takes a lot of damage from Grand Blanc enemy ult. Not Timmy taking shots. Ought to be great takes down Master Puppet in the process of that ult. Corpse Maker takes down Ought to be great. See Maker coming in, trying to just push Grand Blanc off as much as possible. Starts contesting it. Maker takes down Corpse Maker. Takes down You Know Yourself. Not Timmy takes down Gritty. And DD takes down... I apologize if you do not know how to pronounce that name. And then Shadowclaw with the 5-player kill streak. Shadowclaw takes down Master Puppet. And Troglodytes take round 1.
Score 1-0.
Sir Wilhelm, how do you remain brave in combat? I cannot stop shaking.
Courage is might, my Martian friend.
Intriguing. But I do not feel particularly mighty.
Don't fret. Stand with me, and you'll have nothing to fear.
Game 2 will be starting in the city map of Lijiang Towers.
We must press our advantage and
Maker's still playing the character known as Genji. Gets early control, meets up with Corpse Maker, gets a lot of damage done. Shadow Claw with the finishing damage onto the kill. Maker gets a lot of damage on the Master Puppet. See, not Timmy healing up ought to be great. Shadow Claw gets 2 kills. Maker getting 1 on Gertie. Ought to be great. Taking down You Know Yourself. Taking early control of the point.
Much better.
Now at 5% and counting. DD Maker looking for enemies. Ought to be great. Spots one. Starts taking damage, but you have Timmy and DD both in the back, maintaining our players' health. Shadow Claw taking down Gertie. Getting positioning behind him. Ought to be great. Takes down Fuels. Ought to be great. Takes down Corpse Maker. Shadow Claw takes down Master Puppet in the process of that fight. Ought to be great now regrouping with the rest of the Troglodytes. Maker spots the Fuels. Half damage done. Maker finding Corpse Maker, climbs up and out of the way, gets a kill on You Know Yourself. Uses his ultimate ability. Shadow Claw takes down Master Puppet. Maker takes down Gertie. Ought to be great, takes down Debules. Only one more enemy to go. That'll be Corpse Maker taking a ton of damage from all the Troglodytes. And DD gets the final kill for that 5-player kill streak. You Know Yourself taking down Maker. Now giving themselves a little room to try and get up and onto the point. Troglodytes at 80% and counting on the point. Shadow Claw giving a lot of damage. Ought to be great. Gets a kill on Master Puppet. Baker takes down You Know Yourself. You Know Yourself takes down Timmy in the process of that fight. Grand Blanc finally gets point control, and now we're at 5% and counting. Troglodytes pushing Grand Blanc off the point. See Shadow Claw take down Master Puppet there on that fight. Troglodytes just desperately trying to take Grand Blanc off the point just to get the full map control. 99% and counting. It's contested. Troglodytes in overtime now have point control. All they need to do is keep Corpse Maker off the point. Corpse Maker taking a lot of damage. Now that we are overtime, nobody in Grand Blanc is on the point, and it is a 2-0 sweep, making the score 1-0 in favor of the Troglodytes. Next match will be starting shortly.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays of the day. He scrambles into T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. What you think, Kyle?
It's like he's chasing an ice cream truck.
Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple intelligence.
Cuz.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
Alrighty then. The next match will be played on Blizzard World. Troglodytes are going to be playing the game mode known as Escort, where they escort the payload forward and try and get it to as many checkpoints as possible and try to get to the 3rd checkpoint, which is the final checkpoint, and win the game. Troglodytes are ready to go. We have Shadowclaw playing Cassidy. DD, YYTTYY playing Baptiste.
You're supposed to stop them
We have
first.
Ought to Be Great playing Doomfist.
I think my problem is that I stopped them a little
Not
too
Timmy
hard.
playing Juno.
Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
And Maker playing a character known as Junkrat.
Your outcomes are uncertain, but I am
Switch that. Ought to Be
certain
Great is now
we're
switching
going
to the
have
character
a
known as
great
Winston.
time.
Do not
For people at home that do not know, Overwatch has 3 different roles on a 5-person team. 2 support characters that are meant to heal the others, 2 attacking people that are meant to do the most damage, and 1 tank character which is meant to also do damage and help push the team forward. Gunny taking down Shadowclaw 57 to start off this match. You see Ought to Be Great taking down, or taking on the initial damage of this fight. DD takes down Gunny, playing as the character known as Kiriko. Ought to Be Great gets out of there. Timmy taking on 2 people, getting out of there as quickly as possible. Maker on the point. Ought to Be Great taking down 2 people, 3 people, taking down Gritty Course Maker and another Maker taking down their enemy Moira. now gaining full control of the payload and now starting to escort it.
Escort the payload.
Ought to be great spotting 2 enemies at the ready and duels.
Barrier initiated.
I'm with you.
DD on ought to be great, making sure to heal him and support him. Forcemaker taking down ought to be great. Process of that fight. We see not Timmy making sure to heal Shadowclaw 57. Forcemaker takes down ought to be great. Ought to be great. Now regrouping with the rest of the Troglodytes. Maker hiding in a corner, ready to strike. Gets little damage. Puts down the trap. Now taking shots, getting damage onto the enemy tank and damage. Still pushing the escort forward. We see ought to be great. Actually, we see not to be Timmy. Taking shots at Master Puppet. Ought to be great using his ultimate ability to take down Gritty. Maker taking down Master Puppet along with the Buells. Troglodytes now being able to push up payload. Forcemaker takes down a lot of damage. It gets killed by Shadowclaw 57. Troglodytes are now 80 meters and counting
Enemy discovered.
through this journey to the final checkpoint.
For you.
4 minutes left on the clock to be able to secure the points, the checkpoints. Maker getting a kill on Gunny. Gritty takes down ought to be great. Maker did that surprise attack, gets taken down by Gritty in the process.
I am on fire.
Ought to be great.
I'm on fire.
DD trying to heal. Not Timmy, but gets taken down by Gritty. Master Puppet takes down Shadowclaw. Gritty takes down DD in the process of that. The only person left on site now would be ought to be great. Not Timmy and the rest of the team now moving up.
I'm with you.
Troglodytes now all regrouped. They're now going to resume their push onto the escort. Master Puppet takes a lot of damage, gets taken down by DD. Ought to be great, sitting on the point, giving out damage to the Buells, takes down the Buells. Shadowclaw taking down Corpsemaker, and Maker taking down Gunny with his ultimate ability. And now the Troglodytes have reached the first checkpoint out of 2, and now have 4 minutes and counting left on the time to get to the final checkpoint. No enemy spotted yet. Troglodytes can hear enemies around the corner. Ought to be great spots enemies. Start taking some early damage. Here's shots coming in from Corpsemaker. Corpsemaker gets taken down by DDYY, TTYY. The rest of the Troglodytes start moving back to the payload. Start taking shots. See a lot of damage coming onto the Buells from ought to be great. Maker takes down the Buells. DD on Gritty and ought to be great on Master Puppet. And that allows the Troglodytes to continue to move the payload farther and farther up. Multiple ultimate abilities coming out. Maker onto Buells, Gunny onto DD, Gunny onto Maker as well. A lot of kills coming in. Ought to be great onto Corpsemaker. Gunny using his ultimate ability for his third or fourth kill onto Shadowclaw. Ought to be great, giving a ton of damage out to Gritty. Gets a kill onto Gunny. The rest of the Troglodytes are now here. We see Maker with 3 kills onto Gritty, Master Puppet, Buells, and a 4th onto Corpsemaker. And the final kill for a team kill to put the Troglodytes at 3 points to 0 currently with 2:26 left on the clock to get to their final checkpoint.
Score 3-0. Switching sides.
Now it is time for Grand Blanc to do exactly what the Troglodytes have done. Now the Troglodytes will switch sides and be on the defensive side, trying to stop Grand Blanc from moving the point. current score between the Troglodytes and Grand Blanc is now
It's
1-0.
time to save the realm.
All right, then. Test me.
Ought to be great now playing the character known as Doomfist. DDYYTTYY playing the character known as Lifeweaver.
Juno.
Maker
You
playing
have
the
all the
character
tools you
known
need.
as Tracer. Not Timmy, still playing the character known as Juno. And Shadowclaw57 playing the character known as Ash.
Stay near, will you? I hate when people run off without me.
Troglodytes getting early positioning.
5, 4, 3,
Waiting for Grand Blanc to make the first move.
1.
Ought to be
Attackers
great.
incoming.
Sitting in that
Defend
corner.
objective
For a surprise attack on the Grand Blanc. Gets no shots on that surprise attack. Ought to be great. Still hiding around the corner. Waiting to take shots.
Dodge this.
See, not Jimmy taking shots. In the background. See Maker taking giving out a lot of damage to the enemy Juno. Maker gets a kill on the fuels. Gunning on the auto be great. We have Maker moving around trying to get those extra kills. Gets a kill on the Master Puppet flying through the air is the character known as Farah. See not Timmy taking a lot of shots, trying to get Grand Blanc off the site as much as possible. We have Maker taking down Corpse Maker and Debules. See ought to be great playing the character known as Junker Queen. Gritty takes down Maker in the process of those fights. Shadowclaw taking down Gunny. Rest of Grand Blanc is now regrouping. Ought to be great taking down Master Puppet in the process of that fight.
Can't have it getting worse.
We're now seeing the rest of Grand Blanc now regrouping down in the middle of the map. Trying to take shots at the Troglodytes. We have Ought to be great taking barely any damage, but giving out a lot. Start getting a lot of damage on the Corpse Maker. Focusing heavily on him. Gets the kill. Shadowclaw takes down Debules. Ought to be great. Takes down both Corpse Maker and Gunny in the process of that fight. Maker takes down Master Puppet flying through the air. It's a little damage onto Gritty. Grand Blanc only now 2 minutes left to go. Shadowclaw taking down the
Lift your friends up,
enemy's
I will.
utility. Not Timmy taking shots from the background. Maker taking down Debule. Shadowclaw using his ultimate ability to take down Gritty.
Light speed.
Shadowclaw with another kill using his ultimate ability on the Master Puppet. And Maker trying to get those final kills to push Grand Blanc back as much as possible. Goes in for a surprise attack from above. Takes down the enemy's utility. Trying to get those kills. Ought to be great. Taking a lot of damage. Maker taking down Master Puppet. Ought to be great taking down Debule, Shadowclaw, and Gunny. You see Ought to be great just trying to get that final kill on the Corpse Maker. Corpse Maker takes down Ought to be great. Maker taking down Corpse Maker in the process of that fight. The finishing damage. Not Timmy sitting back. Waiting and making sure that Grand Blanc does not get on that point. Sees Grand Blanc players along with DDYYTTYY trying to make sure that their damage and tank does not go down in the process of these fights. Shadowclaw sitting back, just making sure to get those shots. Shadowclaw takes down Master Puppet as we see right there. The long range shot Maker takes down the Debules. All that is left now, Troglodytes are now trying to maintain control of the point and stop Grand Blanc from even getting on the point. 20 seconds and counting. Troglodytes have successfully pushed back Grand Blanc enough. 10 seconds and counting for the Troglodytes. Pushing back Grand Blanc as much as they are. And no time is left for Grand Blanc, leaving the Troglodytes yet another victory for their second game win against Grand Blanc.
Play of
And the play of the game comes in from Gritty, playing the character known as Kiriko. We see 1 kill onto Not Timmy,
Like a gentle rain.
and a 2nd kill coming in on DDYYTTYY. Next game will be starting soon.
For a little savings, Specialist Miller buys in bulk. For a lot of savings, she bundles her home and auto insurance with USAA. Putting more money back in her pocket? That's what we're made for. Call for a quote.
traveling to New Junk City.
Alrighty, game number 3 will now take place in New Junk City as we play the game mode Flashpoint. Flashpoint is where there are multiple different points scattered around this map, and after every point is controlled, it is a first to 3 format. When one team controls it, they gain a point.
At a time.
We have Ought to Be Great playing the role Damage now, playing
The regions
character
of
known as
Earth
Widowmaker.
are so very
DDYYTGYY
Human
playing
lifespan is not enough to see
character
it all.
known as Baptiste. Maker playing the character known as Doomfist on the tank role. Not Timmy playing still Juno, and Shadowclaw 57 playing Reaper.
Flashpoint Arena.
Hello. And they say, super.
You're going to be fine.
Not Timmy taking those first shots. You see Shadowclaw taking down Talon Stops. A sub in for Grand Blanc.
Maximum velocity.
Flashpoint is now unlocked. We have Shadowclaw in the back for a surprise attack. Gets a kill on the Master Puppet. Horsemaker takes down Maker in the process of that fight. Shadowclaw with another kill on the Gritty in that fight. Horsemaker trying to take down Shadowclaw. Horsemaker takes a lot of damage. Gets taken down by DDYYTTYY, making sure the Troglodytes now gain control of the point. Now counting down. Shadowclaw taking a ton of damage there. DD in the background, along with Ought to Be Great, taking shots in the background, making sure Grand Blanc does not move up onto the point. You see Maker taking a lot of damage. Gets healed up by not Timmy.
No one can hide from my sight.
Ought to Be Great, trying to take shots from above, uses his ultimate ability to be able to see enemies through different walls and obstacles in the way. Maker giving off a lot of damage on the Corpse Maker, trying to push them back as much as possible. It's a lot of damage, takes down Gritty. Now pushing back the Mules, and Master Puppet is taken down by Shadowclaw. Trying to get that final kill into Talon Stops, uses his ultimate ability. As much damage as possible on the enemy, but Grand Blanc regroups just in time to stop Talon Stops from dying. Scratch that, Ought to Be Great, takes down Talon Stops, using his sniper. Not Timmy taking shots from the background. DD takes down the Mules along with Maker taking down both Master Puppet and Gritty. The only person left is now Corpse Maker. DD putting down an Immortality Field to make sure he cannot die along with any teammates of his. Shadowclaw taking early possession of the point. Troglodytes have an early possession of the point. Score is currently 1-0 in favor of the Troglodytes. Against Grand Blanc today. Ought to Be Great taking shots from far. Maker getting a kill on the Gertie. I apologize, Gritty. Debules on Not Timmy, Ought to Be Great on Debules, and Corpse Maker on the Shadowclaw in the process of that fight. We have DD on the site. Grand Blanc takes control of the point. Corpse Maker taking a lot of damage. Gets taken down by DDYY, TTYY, and the Troglodytes regain control of the point. Maker taking down Debules with his ultimate ability. Trying to push back the rest of the team. Grand Blanc, Maker taking down Gritty again. The rest of the Troglodytes now regrouping to try and push back Grand Blanc from moving any further. Shadowclaw getting a ton of damage on Debules. Takes down Debules in the process of that fight. DD doing a great job from stopping the Grand Blanc from taking down Troglodytes, but Talon Stops takes down DD. Maker takes down Corpse Maker using one of his utilities. Shadowclaw narrowly escapes the kill. Ought to Be Great takes down Debules. Ought to Be Great gets taken down by Gritty. Not Timmy taking down Master Puppet, still maintaining control of the point. And the Troglodytes gain another point and another controlled area to make the score 2-0. Shadowclaw getting another kill on Gritty with his ultimate ability.
Ready for a knockout?
Ought to Be Great getting early possession of the point, along with Maker by his side. You see DD taking early shots at Grand Blanc. Overwatch Black. Shadowclaw taking the first shots on the Master Puppet. DD throwing down an Immortality Field. Nobody else on the site. Completely open for the Troglodytes to maintain control. Most of the fight is on the Maker, taking on two at the same time. Gets a ton of damage on the Talon Stops, finishing off the kill using his punching ability. Shadowclaw onto Gritty. DD onto Debules. Fight has now been taken right around the point. DD takes down Corpse Maker in the process.
Maximum velocity.
Ought to Be Great trying to get a good angle. Looking around. Trying to find Grand Blanc and just stop the enemies from moving forward. Tries to take shots at Debules, misses. Little damage. Baker uses his ultimate ability to take down Talon Stops. Ought to be great on Gritty and the Mules. And Master Puppet. For a 3K. DDYY, TGYY taking down Corpse Maker in the process of that fight.
No one can hide from my sight.
See Maker just trying to push back the team as they gain control and make it a 3-0 sweep, putting the Troglodytes game score 3-0 for a Troglodytes victory. Congratulations, Troglodytes.
Play of the game.
Play of the game coming in from Ought to Be Great, playing the character Widowmaker. Getting 1 kill there, 2 onto Gritty. And the Mules, 3 onto Master Puppet. Moving away. For all the people watching, thank you. Have a great rest of your afternoon. If you would like to tune in at 6 o'clock, we will be playing the next match against Utica High School.